Steven Z Killer has become powerful. His channel has hit over 100,000 subscribers. He keeps getting stronger and has more room to grow, so subscribe to Steven Z Killer today.
What's up, everybody? Steven Z Killer here bringing another reaction, and here is another good old-fashioned reaction. This video just dropped recently. 25 Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach Easter eggs that you may have missed or you may have found. I have not seen all the Easter eggs, and I'm interested. This was recommended to me through some comments, and yeah, I'm excited. Ooh, because the Security Breach game has been a lot of fun. And I do plan on playing it again, because I want to still try to get the other endings that I have not seen myself, or no, I have seen, but I haven't done them myself. So I'm excited. Yeah, if you guys are interested in that, I will be streaming that on YouTube, so subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, do all that stuff so you don't miss when I do go live. I also stream on Twitch some other games, like actually recently I've been starting to play. If you guys are if any of you out there are fans of Halo, I am playing Halo 2's campaign for the very first time. I've never played any of the Halo campaigns. I just finished Halo 1 with my friend Toon on Legendary difficulty. We're now venturing on into Legendary difficulty for Halo 2's campaign. And it's been a lot of fun. I've been playing that on Twitch. If you guys are interested, links down below in the description. So follow me on Twitch. I do play other games there that I know won't do well on my YouTube channel. So, anyways, we're checking this one out. We're on the road. Do what this guy just did. Subscribe. Yes, do that. Because we're on the road to 200,000 subscribers. And I know we can hit this goal based off of this right here, showing 77% of you guys watching are not subscribed. If you're not subscribed, it means two reasons. One, you're new, or two, you're returning. If you're either one of those, welcome back to the channel if you're returning, and welcome to the channel for the very first time if you're brand new. Hopefully this is the video, though, that gets you guys to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and maybe even join my Discord today. Link down below for the original video if you guys are interested in checking this one out without my talking, pausing, all that stuff I do during my reactions and want to enjoy the video to the fullest. By all means, go check out the original video, link down below. And if you're not going to do that, and if anything, but you still want to show your support, you should still show your support by going over there and liking the original video. Let's get into this and enjoy it right now.
25 secret Easter eggs in Security Breach, starting with Chuck E. Cheese. Back in 2019, a conspiracy theory blew up on the internet that claimed Chuck E. Cheese actually served recycled pizzas to customers. Apparently, their pizza.
Oh, I did see this one. I did see this Easter egg within the game.
Circle, and people assume this meant Chuck E. Cheese reused leftover pizza slices and gave them to other customers. And in Security Breach, this exact conspiracy theory is actually referenced. You can find a complaint from a customer that claims the pizza slices didn't fit together and were recycled. And as we know,
Angry
was
Mom
always
at the
a subtle reference to Chuck E. Cheese, so this is a really funny dig at the company. But something that everyone is going crazy about is Sun's secret room. Near the start of the game, one of the first places you visit is the daycare run by Sun and Moon. Well, Sun first introduces himself after jumping from a mysterious hole in the wall, which we never see more of, except there is actually a secret way to get in this place. In the theater, you can find a poster promoting Foxy's Pirate Adventure, and it's an awesome piece of artwork, but there's more to it than meets the eye. If you look for cardboard cutouts taken from this movie poster and take photos of them with a Faz cam, their eyes will begin to glow on the cutout and the poster.
What?
Once you've activated all the cutouts around the Pizzaplex, head back to the movie poster and it will open as a secret door. The door leads you to the room
That's so sick!
And it's the only way to get here.
I'm sorry. I would love to like do shit to the point where I would figure that type of shit out. I don't think I would ever have figured out that Easter egg myself.
The room is filled to the brim with lore and Easter eggs. If you look around, there's things like a glam rock Freddy costume hung up on the wall and research notes about animatronics. There's also a ton of children's clothes and evidence that two people were living here before the events of Security Breach. Now, when you open the presents in the room, you get a Golden Moon collectible and a message that gives a clue as to what happened to the person who lived here. It's an exit interview where an ex-employee of the Pizzaplex Pizzaplex begs for one more night. He has become obsessed with the Princess Quest arcade game and is desperate to save the princess, but it looks like he was discovered to be living in the walls and was fired before he could finish the game, aka freeing Vanny from Glitchtrap's possession. There's also a secret arcade machine in this room that plays Balloon World.
Wait, I didn't know that's what that... Was that? I don't know if I did not know about that.
Extremely glitched and themed around Moondrop.
I guess that's how you get that one other ending that I've seen.
With all the purple and the glitches, it's clear this is about Glitchtrap, but nothing really happens here after this. Probably a tease for future DLC or cut content, but what really shocked us was the Monty
it's
Golf
Balloon
secrets.
Boy!
There's a lot of Easter eggs hidden inside of the Monty Golf arcade machine, which hardcore fans of the franchise will really appreciate. Each level represents a previous FNAF game or moment in the story, like how you can see the original band from the first game in one of the levels, or you can see references to the FNAF 4
what?
in level 6. But what's really interesting is on level 9, where you can see Monty at the center of the band with Freddy thrown aside, showing Monty's true intentions to destroy Freddy and take over as the lead singer. But Keen Eyed fans also spotted a 55th anniversary balloon on Hole 8, and as we know, Fazbear Entertainment was founded in 1983. This could actually be confirmation that Security Breach takes place in 2038. But something that everyone's talking about is Bonnie. One of the biggest questions when the game was first announced was,
I legit just watched the video about Bonnie.
And has been a core part of Freddy's band since the beginning. Well, throughout the game, we are given some pretty gruesome clues. When you first spot Vanny while charging Freddy, he mentions that there has not been a rabbit at the Pizzaplex for some time, referencing that Bonnie is no longer, well, alive. And then, if you actually head to Bonnie Bowl while inside of Freddy, he has secret dialogue where he explains how he doesn't come up there anymore because he deeply misses him. It's kind of tragic. But on the surface level, that's pretty much all we're given. Bonnie used to be a big part of the place and was decommissioned and replaced by Monty. If you get a hidden collectible that requires a few steps to get, you can read the message and it simply states what Bonnie's last movements were before being destroyed. And it says his last ever location was Monty Golf. So it's pretty much implied that Monty lured Bonnie to his area and then murdered him so he could take over as the...
That's what a lot of people were telling me during my live stream when people were trying to backseat game. But they were trying to tell me that Bonnie was killed by Monty. But there's also other theories, and I just watched one where it's a little bit different of a theory of how or why and what happened to Bonnie, which I think I like that one a little bit more than just Monty up and destroyed Bonnie because of wanting to, or jealousy, or wanting to take over his spot.
Band's bassist. And as we saw in the Monty Golf Easter egg, he has plans to do the same to Freddy. But a less terrifying secret is definitely the Joy of Creation Easter egg. Most fans of FNAF will know about the fan game, The Joy of Creation.
That's actually still one of the games I've never played. I do plan on, I want to try playing it eventually. And I'll probably play it, and if I do stream it, it'll probably be on YouTube.
It's going to be included in Scott's Fazbear Fanverse Initiative project, and in Security Breach, you can find a reference to it. There's an arcade game named House of the Bear that has the same ignited Freddy animatronic that you could find in The Joy of Creation. You can even spot ignited Bonnie in a House of the Bear 2 machine. But what's even creepier is the Crying Kid Easter egg. It's hard to spot or listen out for, but players have been hearing kids crying in the walls of the Pizzaplex.
What?
Some people have heard it and assumed it was Roxanne Wolf. Others claim they can hear it before you steal her eyes. We have no idea who these crying children are, but it's FNAF. If there's one thing you should expect, it is missing
even
kids.
More.
We also love the high score
those
secret.
are probably the cries of the kids that get killed for Burnt Trap.
You might have noticed when glancing at arcade machines around the Pizzaplex that they include high scores on them from other players. And the initials are all references to various characters. We have initials for all 4 of the glam rock band with Freddy, Monty, Roxy, and Chica on the list, but there is more. Like FS, GJ, VL, RK, FB, and RY. Some people think GJ might be Gregory and VL is Vanessa, hinting at both of their surnames. But others, well, they're kinda tough. Something that's intriguing everyone, though, is the locked areas. Throughout Security Breach, there are a lot of doors you can find that have a security clearance way higher than is possible to achieve. It's possible that these are being saved for DLC rooms, or we're going to be in the final game and we're cut so that Steel Wool could meet deadlines. Now, people have glitched in these rooms and they have absolutely nothing in them. It is a black void. So I guess we're going to have to wait to find out, but there's also daycare secrets. Yes, there are a few cool Easter eggs in the daycare. For starters, if you try to head back to the daycare after being banned for life by Sun, he actually blocks you from going down the slide and reminds you that you broke the rules and you're not allowed in. But there's a glitch that lets you force yourself back into the daycare, and once you use it, there's a cool secret here. Head to the button by the security desk and it will replay the cutscene where Sun bans you. But then it actually spawns the animatronics again, and if you have destroyed Roxy, Monty, and Chica, it shows their broken versions, even Monty. An even weirder Easter egg is the endoskeleton army. Okay, there's something just so off-putting about the endoskeletons in this game.
Yeah.
Of course, they only move when you're not looking, but there's some Easter eggs that make them 10 times creepier. At the start of the game, when you're going down a staircase, it's pretty dark, but if you turn your brightness extremely high, you can actually spot an endoskeleton crawling
Yeah, that's
along
what I
the
thought it was that was
Most people
crawling on
won't
the
even see
wall.
it unless they're looking. But this isn't the creepiest
I saw
part,
it.
because later in the game, when you find Monty's Mystery Mix and Bonnie Bowl, most players will move on to the next area. However, if you head back into the bowling lanes and wait for a bit, you see this. Yeah, an army of endoskeletons.
That happened to me during my playthrough. I was so confused. And why were they there?
It is rising up in sync. It is the creepiest thing I've ever seen. Luckily, things are more lighthearted with Dr. Scrap Trap. And this is a pretty neat reference. In the Pizzaplex, there's an arcade machine called Mad
Really?
Science with
That's
Dr. Scrap
sick.
Trap. It's a really cool Easter egg referencing William Afton and how his experiments on animatronics and the souls of children is kind of like a mad scientist. Obviously, the things he did are like way darker, but it's a pretty funny way of looking at things. But of course, this can't be an Easter eggs video without talking about these secret tapes. One of the coolest parts about Security Breach is that once you steal Roxanne Wolf's eyes, you can see
I
every
did a
collectible
video
in the game
literally
through the
going
walls.
through all
and this includes some collectibles that are
14
unlike any of
available.
the others.
I believe in the video I watched, they said that the last 2 CDs were glitched, but some people said that they're now no longer glitched. I need to still check out what the last 2 CDs said.
You can actually see hidden CDs scattered around the complex, and there are up to 16 you could find. And so that leads us to the hidden room. By far, the most interesting hidden room in Security Breach right now is one that storyline addicts are going crazy over. In the area where Chica is spotted eating garbage, there's a gate that can only be opened using her voice box. And once you get in there, you can find a collectible that says, "It is there, but you can't see. Alone in the dark, I found the key." Now, this is a clue that hints you need to use your Fazcam to move on to the next area. So take a picture of the wall, and it actually opens up to reveal an all too familiar room. At the Anna Sister location, you can see the room where Michael Afton watches TV, and this is a replica of that exact spot. On the TV, you can see the Fazbear cartoons that Steel will use to tease the game's release date, and you can also find a tape recorder to listen to the CDs you collected. But the most interesting part about the room are a ton of weird symbols on the wall, which took some brain power to solve, but it turns out that this is a secret code, and the way to decrypt it was hidden inside of the Fazbear cartoons. The code says this, and people have tried to analyze it the best they can, but this is FNAF. Everything has 5 possible.
Break and mend. I built the breath. They hunt now. Draw to life. Not real. Still me. And okay. There must be something within this. Most likely, whenever Game Theory uploads another video, I'll probably find out more, because he talked about this one in the Game Theory video I watched.
Possible meanings. But what's really cool is the Curse of Dreadbear's secret. Yes, it turns out that it's not just previous games Steel Wool loved to reference. It's also
that is
previous
true.
DLC.
They did reference that in
the
there.
Pizzaplex, you can find a lock gate that can be busted using Monty's claws. If you find it and make your way past it, you can discover a room that is a reference to the Curse of Dreadbear DLC for Help Wanted. It's pretty
That's
neat. Not as
sick.
creepy
I
as
didn't
the
know about
binary
that.
codes. If you played through Security Breach, you probably saw these strange places in the sewers that had post-it notes and binary messages everywhere. Well, if you translate them, one simply says the word hide, while the others say, "Why is I?" Doesn't make a lot of sense, right? Well, some people think the "Why is I" message could actually be binary sent by Glitchtrap, and that's because of the Afton family. Right above the room with the messages, you can find a creepy place with robots at a dinner table, and anyone who loves FNAF probably connected the dots that these
We found that bit, and that there's
all
baby.
represent members of the Afton family. You can spot Michael Afton in his Fazbear uniform, Elizabeth Afton, aka Circus Baby, as well as Mrs. Afton, aka Ballora. Then William Afton can be seen in a top hat, with the final one being the crying child from FNAF 4, with him
And his head's fucking missing.
being headless. This confirms he's part of the Aftons and was also the victim of the Bite of 83. Moving on to a funnier Easter egg, we have Mr. Hippo. I think a lot of us laughed at the part where you can find the Mr. Hippo magnet in both Gregory and Freddy Roasted, but this reference goes further. If you get the ending where Freddy and Gregory drive away, you can actually look at the final newspaper and see something interesting. As Freddy has left, you can see that Monty has taken his place as lead singer of the band, but you can see that Mr. Hippo has joined the band as well.
Wow.
Although it's just a funny Easter egg and not canon, of course, but, you know, it's still great. Still not as weird, though, as 6 a.m. One of the weirdest things in the game is when it turns 6 a.m. and you have the choice of leaving the Pizzaplex. As you make your way to the exit, Vanessa actually talks to you over the PA system, saying that you can make your way to the main stage to collect your reward. Now, most people never do this, but if you actually do head to the stage for this so-called reward, it turns out there's nothing there. Either Steel Wool forgot to add it, or Vanessa lied to you so that Moon could jump scare you in time. The Easter eggs get even cooler, though, with the secret underground location.
Okay, so there really isn't nothing besides a jump scare. That's kind of sucks.
By far, the most interesting ending of Security Security Breach is the canon ending. In this, you make your way to the secret underground location where you eventually meet the final boss of the game, Burn Trap. Now, most players will glance at the name of the restaurant and move on, but it turns out this is actually the location of FNAF 6, meaning the Security Breach mall was built on top of it years after it burned down. And that is why William Afton is still inside of this place, waiting to be resurrected. But there's an even cooler part of the pizza place, and that is the Springtrap secret. While most people agree that the final boss battle is a little, underwhelming, you can still get some extra stuff out of it. While Burn Trap is controlling Freddy, you can actually get into the vents, and if you get through successfully, you can view the room Afton is in, and actually get up close to him. Now, he doesn't jump scare you or anything, but seeing him up close is so cool. And those are the coolest Easter eggs of Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. If you guys enjoyed the video, it's Batami, and keep it here on T.
That was awesome. That was really well done. A lot of Easter eggs. If there's other videos out there, let me know about them, of course. Doesn't have to always be FNAF, but hey, if there's more FNAF videos, I'm always welcoming it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit that subscribe button. Were there some Easter eggs in here that you were pretty shocked about? Because some of them I did see and or encounter in my first playthrough, and I'm looking forward to playing more. So thank you guys for watching, and once again, hit that subscribe button, notification bell, and join Discord so you don't miss a single video. Until next time, guys, later!
This is the Prince of the motherfucking Saiyans, and I am ordering you to subscribe to Steven Z. Killer!